welcome back to another one. This is going to be the second part of the Formuler GTV series. We just did the last video was all about the specs and what you get on the device. So very good stuff. This time we're going to look into the settings and how does this remote work. So let's go ahead and just dive into it. Just real quick, I want to show you guys it is plugged in. I do have the remote right here, and I am using that cool silicone that they do have. I have to say though, the remote does, like, I do like the remote. It feels very good, but sometimes it does feel a little bit awkward the way I'm holding it and the way I'm pushing it. Just, I don't know, it feels comfortable, but not comfortable, you know? So the more I play with it, the more I was experiencing just that. So let's check this out. So the first thing is, what do you get out of the box? So some of these apps here, let's just come to the app. So you get My TV Online 2. This is just a player. You just log into your live streaming service or whatever it is that you got. You got your Prime Video, movie player, Google Play Store, music, Google Play Movies, TV, YouTube, Formular Remote, Formular Update, System Info. You got Update. And I downloaded these three bottom here afterwards. So one thing I did notice is there was no Chrome, so you had to literally sign into the Google Play Store and download something. So I went to the Google Play Store and then I got Downloader, and then from Downloader I was able to get File Linked, and then from File Linked I was able to get IDA. So just keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and go to the home page here. So as you can see here, it says recommended and everything is in Chinese, I guess. Just kind of curious if I do hit that. So you can come here to YouTube, and of course I had to log in. So there you go. It has plenty of stuff here to choose from, all the Yuletide logs and stuff like that. So news, gaming, music, subscriptions, all that stuff here. So we're going to come here to search, and I'm kind of curious if I do. It does have the Google Assist, so let me try this. Rohas reviews. Rohas reviews? Nope. So it's not, it doesn't look like it's picking it up. So I'm going to go ahead and let me close my screen here to see what that pop-up is. New commands available. Try saying what's new from my subscriptions. Well, I'm going to type in Rohas reviews. So let's try this. I'm going to go ahead and click on that microphone, and it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Rohas reviews. No? Try it again. Rohas reviews. Rohas. No, nothing. So it doesn't look like it's doing anything. It didn't hear anything. So let me try the Google Assist. And it's searching accessories. That's kind of weird. Yeah, so it doesn't look like, even though it has that Google Assist on there, it doesn't look like it's set to use the audio. So it does show that there's an audio on the remote, but it's not picking it up for whatever reason. And I am hitting the button. So yeah, so let's go ahead and we're going to type in Rohas right there. It's already in the search. And oh man, $7,000 worth of special merch video, guys. If you guys missed out, you guys missed out. So you might get an ad like this. We're just going to go ahead and skip ad and check it out. That looks pretty good. I'm going to hit OK right here. I'm going to hit more 4K, and let's see if it is 4K. So it looks like it picked it up in 2K. So let's bump it up to 4K right there and see how the video quality looks like. So it looks pretty good. Even at 2K, it looked very good. Now it does have a forward here, so I'm just going to hit forward. And it does talk about the subscription stuff there for the Rohas Reviews channel. So there we go. Let's fast forward it just a little bit. And, you know, as you can see, it does take a little bit long. There's some fast forward motions there. Some great stuff there. So the video quality on this thing looks pretty good, pretty solid. So now that I logged into my thing, my recommended is going to give me a brand new list. So that's pretty nice how it does that. Now, if I do come here to the bottom, it does have app spotlight, so I can get Disney Plus and Discovery, TuneIn, ESPN. There's tons of apps here that you can get. That's going to be great. Now, if we do customize channel, you can add the Google Play Movies and TV. And then for YouTube, you could do different stuff. You could do recommended, you could do subscriptions, trending, like stuff like that. So if you click on, let's just say trending here, hit the back button. Let's just turn this one on too, just for kicks. Google Play Movies. So for trending, it tells you here everything that's trending right now. So that's very, very cool. And then at the bottom, it says recommended. And earlier, if you watched my part 1 video, it showed a lot, and I mean a lot of Chinese language stuff. This one doesn't look, now everything just looks in English. So that's very, very nice. So we're going to come here and I'm going to remove my camera real quick. If you go to the top right, it says notifications and my TV online updates. So I'm going to click on this. So it does a check for you and it keeps your stuff updated. Very, very, very cool. And there you go. It's already updated and you're good to go. Now it is pulling up the data. Now it says, hey, this is the latest firmware updates. It says rebooting issues on certain channels, big video window corruption on HEVC channels when HDMI output is set to interlaced. So I'm not going to do this update because I don't know how long it's going to take and nobody wants to be here all day. So we're going to click on the settings gear right there. And you're going to get your set a device name. You could do your network. You have your account here, all your apps, device preferences, and remote. Now, if you go to apps, this is where all your apps are going to be at. You could do see all, and everything's going to be listed here that you have. Now, one thing to be very, very cognizant with this is when you go to app permission, this is when you're gonna be able to allow certain apps to do certain things. So usually you'll get a pop-up, just hit yes if you do. Special app access, same exact thing. Just make sure you hit yes if you get a pop-up and it does have access to it. Now for device preferences, if you go to about, this is where you're gonna get all your information here. You could do a system update. Everything's gonna be listed right there. Very, very nice. Date and time, language, display, HDMI, CEC, all the stuff is in here. If you go to storage, this tells you your internal storage and tells you all the apps and everything that you got, like what's the breakdown. Very, very good stuff. Your home screen, here it is right here. Customize your channels, reorder them. A lot of stuff that you can do with this thing. So Google Assist, Chrome, screensaver. Now security and restrictions, this is very important. If you do have, see it says verify apps from unknown sources right there at the top, verify apps. Make sure this is both turned on. For unknown sources, you want to be sure all of these are turned on. So if you do get a pop-up notification, you might get a pop-up that says, this is not allowed. Do you want to do apps from unknown sources? You want to do is click settings. From settings, it should take you to that page. So if you go to like Google Play Store, you download it, says, wait, you need permission. Click on settings. It's going to be a pop-up. It's going to direct you there. And then whatever it is that you're at, just make sure everything is to the right. Make sure that it's blue and it's not grayed out. Other than that, that's pretty much it. This thing is very good, very comfortable. It feels just like the NVIDIA Shield. Everything is just so smooth. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one. We're going to do another breakdown, and there's going to be a lot of good stuff coming. So let's give it a value on the next one. Android TV on this thing. That's pretty cool. And Formuler is definitely moving up and stepping up their game. So as always, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys.